Pokemaniacs, welcome back. We're back today with a couple of surprise items that I was not expecting to find the end of last week. Just hanging out on social media, and I happened to notice one of my pages I follow locally for Pokemon finds that somebody posted on a Friday. It was about 3:30 that they were actually at a Walmart that I don't go to, but it's about 15-20 minutes away from me. And they said they found Pokemon product, and I noticed from the picture it was not up front where the trading cards tend to be. They had Pokemon product in the toy aisle, which at this particular store, it's not one of the safest stores. Crime tends to be known in that area, whereas you go there and there's literally state police cars parked there like all day. Again, you know, I feel safe going there and it's good to see security, but again, it's kind of got that reputation of it's a little sketch. So I was surprised that there were Pokemon in the toy aisle, which the Walmarts I go to, it's always locked up in cases and they don't even mess around. It's weird anyway. So I got in the car and drove there, and lo and behold, there was still product left. There was more ETBs. I only wanted to get one. I mean, you know, we all want to get more, but it's expensive. It's $60. And if you guys are watching the channel, we've opened a couple of these before. So I figured, you know, what's one more? And I had mentioned, I think in the video where we opened two of these, that I'd love to get at least one more at some point. Try our luck. Maybe this is lucky. We'll see. And if you guys recall, we just opened one of these about a week or two ago. Decent packs in here. And I figured, you know what? I was surprised to find product on a Friday after a restock. Product was still in the store. Maybe that's a sign that people are either holding off for Phantasmal Flames, or they're just picking up better product and not scalping as much of this stuff. So hey, that's great. We can get product. Woo! So let's get started. Let's see if we can get lucky with our Walmart Friday finds. I'm not going to call it a restock because we weren't there when the restock happened. It was probably that day is my guess. But, you know, it probably happened earlier in the day and people just didn't think to look in the toy aisle, because I'm sure they would have swiped all those Surging Sparks ETBs. So, hey, in fact, when I left, there were still a handful of ETBs left. And there was another collector box. There were no packs, which is unfortunate. I was hoping to get some Mega Evolution packs. So in this box, there's two Paradox Rift, an Obsidian Flame, and this pack here, Paldea Evolve, is a decent Scarlet and Violet set. If you're able to find it, I suggest you get it. I'm not sure the price of the packs, but they're definitely valuable. And you can get some decent cards out of Paldea Evolve. I think the chase card out of Paldea Evolve is the Magikarp. If you guys don't know that Magikarp from Shinji Kanja, the artist, the card is valuable. And it's a beautiful card, too. I have to say, it is a pretty card. So you can find Paldea Evolved in a box collection type thing like this. It's worth it, because you're not going to find Paldea Evolved packs anywhere unless you like find some hitting under. No, I don't think this is the SIR. Dude, this is the Charizard EX. I think it is, yeah, this is the ultra rare Charizard from, wow, this is a good hit. It's not the super rare Charizard, but wow, this is a good hit. Any Charizard's a good hit. Wow, this is fantastic, guys. This is worth going there to get these. And to tell you what, again, for an ultra rare, it's valuable because, again, it's Charizard. Wow. Fantastic. That is a good hit, guys. First pack magic. I didn't even realize. Woo! Wow, nice. Again, if you guys have followed Pokemon pricing, and, you know, I tend to follow stuff online to kind of keep sort of up to date with stuff, but there's just so much going on in the crazy Pokemon world that we're a part of. And again, thank you for watching. I appreciate you being a part of this. This is an ultra rare, which normally wouldn't be a valuable card, but Charizard cards are going way up because Phantasmal Flames is coming. And if you've been living under a rock or just getting into Pokemon, Phantasmal Flames is a new Pokemon set coming out in about 2 weeks, where there's probably going to be one of the most expensive special illustration rares in quite a while with the Charizard card, the Mega Charizard card. And there's going to be a, what they call like a gold card in that set, which will be astronomically expensive, probably over $1,000, easy. And any Charizard in older sets jumped up in value for months now because it's Charizard, and there's going to be a hype on Charizard from this new set. You know, it's just kind of the way things work, supply and demand. So that Ultra Rare we just pulled, you know, it wasn't an expensive card, and it gained some value. I'm not sure what it's up to. And in Obsidian Flames that we just opened, it is a set early. I think it's like the second set in Scarlet and Violet era. And the pull rates are really good in that set, and it's a smaller set, so that's why the Charizard cards really weren't worth a lot, because a lot of people that opened Pokemon when that set was out, and you can still even find Obsidian Flames out and about in boxes like we're doing now. The pull rates are good, and before I guess they changed the pull rates in Scarlet and Violet and made it harder to pull cards. Chase cards, that is. And so the prices aren't super expensive, but they have gone up. And hey, it's a good card. It's really cool that we got it. So, ooh, that is a cool card. Beavis. Alright, we got Aegislash. It is an EX card. So, first pack Magic with the Charizard. Ultra Rare from Obsidian Flames. And Obsidian Flames has really cool cards, but again, it's not a really valuable set. Because again, it's a smaller set, the pull rates were really good. You know, when you have pull rates really good, you know, the cards aren't as valuable, so there's not as much demand. I guess that's just kind of how things work in a collector market. Makes sense. Oh, I just skipped a card. It's just a common. Actually, that was the energy card. So this last card is our hit. All right, and it's Squawkabilly. So nothing big. Really, we just got a couple EXs and this Charizard Ultra Rare. So now we're going to open up the Surging Sparks and see. It would be great if the promo card is in good shape in this, because if you guys don't know, the promo card in this ETB is the Magneton, and it is illustrated, drawn by Shinji Kanda. Shinji Kanda? I could be saying that wrong. So again, love ETBs because of the book that comes inside. Again, check out our other Surging Sparks ETB videos for the details. We're just gonna, you know, skip the book. We're gonna head right to the promo card. Ooh, it does look pretty good. It actually does look pretty centered. So as long as there's no digs, and again, I'm not gonna open it to save a little bit of time, but again, this card comes in every Surging Sparks ETB. It's a beautiful card. I know that with the plastic on it, it's harder to see, but it is a beautiful card. It is a really good work of art. So again, if you want to pull a cool promo card and get an ETB, get a Surging Sparks ETB. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Surging Sparks. And Surging Sparks, again, it's been out for quite a while, and if you guys didn't know, I have heard for months that, you know, Surging Sparks kind of sparked, no pun intended, but yeah, the current craze of Pokemon, because I guess when Surging Sparks came out, it kind of fueled a lot of excitement in Pokemon at the time, and it brought a lot more people into the hobby that maybe wouldn't have been in it. But Surging Sparks with, you know, Pikachu. Of course, everybody loves Pikachu, and if you don't love Pikachu, well, I'm sure you love some Pokemon. Pikachu's not my favorite Pokemon, but again, I like him. He's iconic, right? You don't know Pokemon without knowing Pikachu. He is basically the face of Pokemon. So that Surging Sparks, you know, the chase card is the birthday, I think it's considered birthday, Pikachu special illustration. Right now, it's not a really pretty card, if you will. I don't really think it's the best art for a Pikachu, but it's highly sought after and it's valuable. So, ooh, Kecleon, that is a cool look. Look at the art on that. That's beautiful. Trapinch, Trainer Guy. Okay, we got Enriching Energy, Ace Spec. Okay, I guess you kind of consider that like a mini hit. And we got a holo. So let's sleeve up our ace spec. So not really first pack magic, but it's something, I guess. So yeah, definitely still, wow, kind of shocked that we pulled that Charizard card. You know, again, it is not a hard card to pull, but you got to open a lot of those packs to get that card. And Obsidian Flames is an old set. It's not readily available. You know, it's probably up to like $8 a pack, give or take. So, again, you want to spend all that money to open that many packs for a set that's not as valuable. You do what you want. But it's just great that we got a good card out of a box like that. So, on to pack 2 from our Surging Sparks. Pretty card. ETB. So 2 packs, basically nothing. Now, if you guys know, ETBs, we definitely usually do pretty good on ETBs. So, fingers crossed, we can get something really good today. Ah, Smoochum, how cute. We gotta do a Smoochum special illustration rare or illustration rare. There might actually be one. That'd be a cool card to get. Okay, we got Flygon. All right, I love Flygon. That is a beautiful card. Love it. Love Flygon. I'm definitely a Flygon fan. I like Flygon. Definitely remember when I played the DS, Game Boy. I don't think he was on a Game Boy, but the DS games. I definitely love getting me a Trapinch and evolving him up to get a Vibrava and a Flygon. Yes, I remembered that. I'm not one of the crazy people that just got into Pokemon because it's expensive. I opened the base set years ago. I've always loved Pokemon, but was not really deep into it for a long time. But I love Pokemon. And I'm just not fluent with the newer Pokemon sets out there. I know a lot of the older ones. So what do we got? Oh, I skipped it. It's stuck. What is this? What is this going to be? It's stuck. Whatever this card is, it's stuck. Alright, it's an EX. Darn it, I was hoping it was something crazy. Executor. Alright, well, we got a couple EXs and an A-Spec, so hopefully we can get something a little better. I mean, yeah, it was great to get that Charizard. Again, anytime you pull a Charizard, it's money. Charizard is the money maker of Pokemon. You know, and the newest money makers of Pokemon, of course, it is Umbreon, I would have to say. And any Shinji Kanja art. I mean, we pulled a couple EXs, so hopefully we still have a little bit of luck left. Now, this set, I love that there's an illustration rare for Latios and a special illustration rare for Latias. Both of the cards connect for artwork are amazing, and I would love to be able to pull. I would like to pull either of those over the Pikachu, actually. Another A-Spec. A hollow. Well, we're pulling too many A-Specs. We need to be pulling illustration rares. So, definitely do like Surging Sparks, and I wish I had gotten back into Pokemon when Surging Sparks was more readily available, because there are a lot of good cards in this set. I do feel, as much as it's been printed, even as time goes on, Surging Sparks is going to be a valuable set. I just think there's good Pokemon in the set. Pikachu, Latios, Latias, they're beautifully, beautifully drawn. Beautiful pieces of art. I think Surging Sparks will be a popular, valuable set, of course, as time goes on. Maybe not right now, because there's a lot out there. Yeah, if you can still find it out there at MSRP, I would go for it. I think Surging Sparks is a great set. We got 2 left. 2 left. And there's a gold card Pikachu, too. That's a pretty hot card. So, Surging Sparks is a good set. I definitely would like to open more, but again, it comes to, what are you really going to spend your money on? There's so many good things out there with a lot of new things coming, like, you know, once a month, once every other month. There's a lot of good cards in different... Oh, look at this! We got an illustration rare! A Slakoth! It's kind of a funny card. He's just chilling there. All right. And we got hollow after. No double bangers. I don't think they do double bangers. I mean, we'll take it. It's a hit. So again, we got an illustration rare. We've got a couple A-specs and a couple of EXs. So again, you know, pretty good. Pretty good for an ETB. And Surging Sparks does not have the best pull rates. It's not an older Scarlet and Violet set that had really good pull rates. So let's see if we have any last pack magic. Can we get some last pack magic? Let's see. And I do like the artwork in this set. These cards are beautiful. Beautiful cards. No last pack magic, but we did at least get an illustration rare. Was it worth spending the $60? Probably. If, let's say if we were to grade the promo card, yeah, I guess. And again, we got a couple of good EXs, so I love that we got a Flygon EX, definitely one of my more favorite Pokemon. So, and again, we got the A-specs. So, a couple A-specs, nothing crazy, but guys, thanks for watching. That was our Friday finds from last Friday. Again, we don't really find Pokemon in a non-Walmart-y store that I go to. So I'm just thankful for the online post. And again, we got this Charizard. We'll take it. Woohoo! Thanks, guys. Appreciate you watching. Hopefully you smash that like button. And if you're not subscribed, it's free. Why not? Just click the subscribe. Check out some cool videos where we got awesome, all kinds of sets we've opened with many more to come. I appreciate your support and thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Woo!